Hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, your hostess. This is Garden 25. Sow it, grow it, sow it, show it, whatever you want to call it. We are in the front garden this morning and we're going to work our way to the back garden, but I wanted to come up here for a little bit and just let you know that our garden is slowly dying out, but right now we are inundated with hot peppers, the jalapenos, the banana peppers, the Tabascos, the bouquet hot peppers or cayennes are all coming in very, very heavily. Um, these are my cayennes back here, and something got in there and kind of broke those down, but that's okay. They're still coming. I have a friend that's coming to harvest some of the cayenne peppers for her household. We do share out of our garden with friends, and we have helped another farmer that lost their garden earlier with some tomatoes and cucumbers and bell peppers and things. The garden season has been a rough one this year because we had so much rain at the beginning, and then we had the massive amount of heat. The triple digits got up to about 118, 119 maybe on some days. I mean, it was just brutal out here. We lost one chicken, which was amazing because usually when the heat hits like that, we lose a few chickens. But we always kept them hydrated. We brought them out fresh scraps. We took out things out of the freezer and fed those to our flocks so that they would be healthy, and that seemed to be working. So we're going to get in here and I'm going to show you some of the flowers that are blooming. I'm excited to have some blooming flowers. We're doing that for the bees and for the hummingbirds. And we're going to do a little bit of harvesting, not a lot today, but we're going to do a little bit of harvesting. And then I've got to get into the kitchen because last night my husband and I worked on jalapeno peppers for some homemade cowboy candy relish. And I think I have a video on that already, but you may see me working on some of that in tomorrow or Wednesday's video, because tomorrow is the big reveal day for My Home Apothecary 25. My first video, it'll be the first of 3. I dropped 2 towards the end of the month, so y'all keep an eye out on those. I know you're going to be excited about what I have to share about that. So let's get into the garden. This is what is remaining of our lavender that we planted. This is English lavender. We did lose a few plants because my husband didn't move the bucket when I asked him to move it. But I'm hoping the other 2 will hang in there. He's moved it to an area where they get less water. Although it looks pretty saturated, he may need to move it again. This bed does not have any flowers in it yet, but we do have buds. And we have a lot of weeds. It's a mix of flowers. I think I mixed all my seed. I thought I had them separated, but they are starting to put out some flowers. I'll show you here. The first ones to open up are the zinnias. And there's one of the zinnias. So I'm really, really excited to see those, because that means that the bees will have an extended season of being able to collect their nectar and everything, and the cross-pollination will continue. So I've got some really pretty zinnias. And it looks like, I'm not sure if that's a zinnia back there. I think that's a zinnia as well, but I do have marigolds in here and some other flowers. So I'm excited about that. My carrots look like they might be ready to harvest. Let's see. Y'all pardon my angle. We're getting little bitty ones still, but maybe they'll come back in. Find where it came out at. I might just keep that one and take it in the house. And I do believe that is a monarch caterpillar. So I'm going to leave that one alone. Let it eat on that celery leaves. A lot of growth back in here. I'm going to walk around and show you the cayennes and the bell peppers. So the cayenne are turning red rapidly. I did move a couple of my ferns over here, hoping that they would bounce back. I've got another one down there on the ground. So all back in through there are the cayenne that my friend will be coming to harvest. Matter of fact, she's going to be harvesting quite a bit of stuff today. I've got some bell peppers ready to pick. This one's got a little bad spot on it, but it's pretty good size. The strawberries are still producing, y'all. Unbelievable. This is the best strawberry plant I have ever had, and I want to thank my friend for giving it to me. And we're going to be transplanting it this fall into a old clawfoot bathtub, I do believe. That's what my husband wants to do with it. Let me back up. You can see it's massive. It is huge. There is my other fern. Tabascos and that hybrid banana pepper, they are getting ready to be picked. These bell peppers are just loaded. I'm going to go ahead and pick that one. It's got a little blemish on it. But they are loaded, y'all. Tabascos. Look at the pretty colors of the Tabascos. All different colors. We do have some banana peppers. Let's see what else we find over here between all the weeds. Our highway trimmer is broke down, so my husband can't get in here and get some of these weeds down for me, but we do have banana peppers and a few more cayennes at this end. I'm not even going to attempt to get in there, y'all. That straw bale, it was supposed to be a straw bale, was a hay bale, and I can't even get in there to collect the peppers. My husband has to do it. Unbelievable. My rosemary is probably needing to be moved because it's trying to die back again. I'm trying to salvage it. So I have relocated the rosemary over here by the lavender, so hopefully it won't get as wet. Neither of these plants like wet feet. The oregano is doing quite well. And now I can give you a better shot of what I'm talking about. I've got so many weeds back here, I'm not even going to attempt to walk back here because it is too dangerous for me with the snakes that we have in our area. We have copperhead, rattlesnakes, black king snakes. We have all kinds of different varieties of snakes. Some are good, some are bad, but I don't want to run into any of them. And it just looks awful. Because of the heat, the citronella has bolted. I may be out here harvesting a few leaves. I want to harvest and dehydrate some of the leaves and maybe make some citronella bars for mosquitoes for next year out of that, or a lotion. It is just so nice to rub up against it though and get some of that onto my skin to kind of keep the mosquitoes down. All right, this is the area where we had the tomatoes, and we have replanted with wild goose peas. And y'all, they're coming up. They are coming up. A few of them have not sprouted, but most of them have. So this is one of the older ones. They have real pretty yellow flowers on them. So a few of them didn't sprout, but the rest of them did. Most of them had root systems already beginning when I planted, and I'm excited to get those. There's our goose peas. Oh, we still have these tomato plants. My husband didn't pull those up. And again, we've got some mystery plant in there. But those are the tomatoes. And this is our purple hull green bean trellis. I haven't been out here in a few days to harvest anything. We're seeing buds. We're not really seeing a lot of green beans right now. I've got to be up here working. Just beautiful. I'm going to walk inside. I've got on my little bonnet, so maybe nothing will fall on my head. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of green beans out here. I'm seeing a few little green beans, so there's one hanging there. I think I'm going to wait a day or two and then come back out and see what I can harvest off of this, even if it's just for a mess for us. Let me get out of this. I got to walk around to get to the other side. It's taller. And this is the one that has the bird nest in it. And we got a couple of green beans hanging. Not a whole lot. There's our bird nest right there. Those birds did a fantastic job on that. Got spider webs in here. I don't know if the light's going to pick it up. I don't know if it's picking it up or not. But they are dying back a little bit more than they were. And like I said, I'm seeing a couple. There's a spider web with a flower hanging in the middle of it. My husband has decided he's going to pull up all of our peas in this area, except for maybe this little patch here. We might be able to get some lady cream peas off of it. Y'all, there's our okra trees. They're towering over my head now. And I forgot to bring my scissors out here, so I guess my husband will be picking that this evening. I'm not going to walk too far down because it is weedy out here. The jalapeno peppers are right in there. They're starting to bolt as well. This is the bouquet hot peppers. And yes, you can eat them. The Amish use them a lot of times in their pickled eggs and other products. But aren't they pretty? They got all different colors in there. Purples and oranges and yellows and reds. Just beautiful. My mammoth basil has started to flower. And I'm going to get out here and pull some of the heads of that off and let the rest of it go to seed because we're getting later into the season. This is the chocolate mint. That right there next to the chocolate mint is lemon balm. I do have a little bit of sage left and citronella, the catnip. So that's catnip where those flowers are at. The okra. It's about 7 7 feet maybe. It will actually get even taller as the season progresses. And okra, I do believe, is one of the drought tolerant plants. Good sized pods. And I'm trying to get down here to the hyssop. There is our hyssop. We got a little bee working. Maybe I can capture it for a moment. Well, it's not much of a harvest today, but there are days when we are just overflowing with fresh vegetables from our garden as well. It's still early in August. I don't know how long my garden's going to hold out, y'all. This weather has been crazy. We're hoping it holds out through September, but if we end in my part of it, we still have other gardeners out there that are participating that will share their videos. But y'all, I'm harvesting and I'm preserving every day out of our garden and out of the Amish gardens. We go down every weekend and we purchase what we can to preserve, and it has been a busy time in my kitchen. You could see that last week. A lot of canning going on, and a lot of good meals coming out of all of the canning. We did pick up some more boiling potatoes, the little red round potatoes, and I'm going to be canning those off camera to add to my pantry. And we are going to be converting my craft room, part of it anyway, into a pantry area because I have such an overflow this year of canned goods that I've already canned. I do plan on doing a lot of beans up and some meat up this fall and winter. We really don't need any jams or jellies. We did need some relishes, but my cucumbers didn't do well, so we didn't get any relish to put on the pantry shelf this year. But maybe next year we'll get some, or I can pick up some cucumbers from the Amish while they still have them and maybe put up a few half pints. So we're still getting some pretty bell peppers and a few that look like that. They're still edible, but the bad spots will be cut off. I'm still dehydrating as much as possible, and we have put some in our freezer as strips for stir fries, so that will be good. I'm waiting on these carrots. They are just taking forever to get to a length that will be good, but whatever length we get will be what we harvest, and we will be eating them. I would love to have these in a stew or soup, and this is my first year growing carrots that actually produced something, so I'm excited about that. Let me know in the comments what you're growing in your garden. I'd love to see or hear about it, and if you haven't participated already, there's still time to jump on board. It's Garden 25, Sow It, Grow It. Those are your two hashtags. You want to tag me. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch can be in your title or in the description box, and you can also use it in your tags that you attach to your video. And we have an official playlist that you can also attach in your description box, so please add that. Let me know if you put out a video, because Garden 25 is pretty common on YouTube, so I want to make sure that I'm getting the right people into the collaboration video playlist. So send me an email, thehillbillychickenranch@gmail.com. Happy gardening. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for the many comments, the likes, the friendships, and for sharing this content out. take a moment and watch all of the advertisements, because that is how I get monetized and get paid. I appreciate each and every one of you for your time and your patience. And y'all, I have this special content over here I think you might like.